Hello everyone, it's Friday, May 1st. I'm Miss Smith and I'm here to introduce the morning show, which is a little different today. I've entered my broadcasting class in a student journalism contest sponsored by Lancaster newspapers. The topic? How social distancing changed their lives and their perspectives on people and places that matter most to them. You'll see all 12 of their videos. Pick which one you think might win. And afterwards, keep watching. Mrs. Howe is presenting speeches by student council candidates ahead of today's vote.
I'm Ara Young, and just like the rest of the class of 2020, I faced lots of challenges during the coronavirus lockdown. But the extra time I got also allowed me to pursue my activism. During the outbreak, I saw examples of Asian Americans being targets of racism and anti-immigrant attacks, so I decided to do something about it. Earlier this year, I co-founded a youth-led initiative called Asians Lead. Its mission is to inspire and empower Asian American youth. I use time at home to make conference calls with my team and create content for our Instagram page. I discovered my ability to be a leader and an advocate for social justice through digital media. And I found that just because you're young and stuck at home doesn't mean you can't bring changes to the world.
Hi, I'm Jamie Ely, and quarantine has definitely impacted my life. Everything is virtual now, and it seems like I spend all of my time on either my laptop for school or on my phone. Not being able to see my friends has definitely made me feel discouraged and sad. But there's one thing that's keeping me happy and busy: softball. Even though our season was canceled, I still enjoy going out to the field and practicing. If there's one good thing quarantine has done, it's given me the chance to work on my batting, fielding, and pitching. It even allows me to spend more quality time with my brother and father, because they help me practice. So I've been able to stay physically fit and relatively happy during a time of sadness and uncertainty. Practicing softball is certainly an idea that hits it out of the park.
My name is Isaac Schwartz, and here's how the coronavirus lockdown has changed my life so far. As many do, I truly miss spending time with my friends outside of school. I am now resorting to talking with them through FaceTime-like apps on my phone. Lately I've been getting up and getting right to schoolwork, which is mostly on a computer nowadays. But I do like this type of schooling more. I like the short periods of time we have to focus on a subject, and some rest in between. Nowadays, after online school, is when I really have my freedom. What I've really been enjoying doing is throwing football with my little brother, and biking as well. I also really enjoy spending time with my new little puppy. And that's about it. Coronavirus has affected everyone, and this is how I spent my time.
Hi, my name is Katie Miller, and I have been greatly impacted by the coronavirus too. About a month before quarantine started, my family and I lost somebody very close and important to us. Going into the pandemic, our family dynamic was obviously changing a lot. Experiencing quarantine made it that much more difficult for our family to adjust to this new normal. My work dynamic has changed drastically too. I'm an essential worker as a team member at Target. All of us workers must wear face masks and keep a distance of 6 feet from our customers, as well as clean as we work. I have seen firsthand how it's affecting others around me. While shopping, I've noticed that customers are more on edge and cautious of other people. Seeing all the people that come in and out of our store has opened my eyes to how serious the pandemic really is.
Hi, I'm Matt Flynn. I've learned many things through this quarantine. The first being how much I missed my siblings since they went off to college. I don't really see them that often, but this lockdown has brought them home. This morning, I woke up to my sister making me a pot of coffee and my brother just cooking us all breakfast. This has brought us closer than we ever have been before. I also realized just how important my friends are to me. We've stayed up so many nights throughout quarantine just playing video games and just talking about anything. We miss each other so much. There isn't much we can do, but under these social distancing rules, this is the best we could come up with. The biggest thing I've learned, never take a second for granted. No one could have predicted this. No one knows what the future holds, so take advantage of what we have right now. I wish it was under different circumstances, but I am so happy and thankful that I have this time with my family.
So today I'm going to be taking you guys around with me and showing you what I do in a day of quarantine.
I start off the day by pouring myself a bowl of cereal. After I eat, I go upstairs and do any schoolwork that I have for that day. Next, I start getting ready for work by putting on makeup and brushing my teeth. So now I'm finally at work, and during my shift, I'm required to wear a mask and gloves, so I'll see you when I'm done. So now I'm finally done work. I got my Twin Valley iced coffee, and I'm ready to go home. I come home to even more boxes from the Ravens for my brother. They have to do workouts at home now because of the virus. I finally change and put on comfy clothes. Now I spend the rest of the day relaxing, unwinding, and watching Netflix.
One of the first things I do every morning, usually right after coffee, is my schoolwork. At least in quarantine, you can do schoolwork in your bed. It's really comfy.
After homework, there's nothing like some R&R. In my free time, I've been walking the dogs. Been playing a lot of ping pong.
I've even been reading.
While the free time of quarantine has been nice, I miss my friends and the way things were. I hope you're all safe and well. Thanks.
I'm Michelle Lee, and social distancing has impacted every single person in the world. In my case, I had to fly back to my home country, Korea, and self-quarantine for 14 days. That's the law. Thankfully, I'm done with it, but my biggest challenge these days is doing schoolwork on the opposite side of the earth. I sometimes have to stay up all night if the teachers assign my homework late. Also, social distancing had changed my view on the people and cultures in different countries. South Korea is now pretty much back to normal, except almost every single person is wearing a mask. I heard that some people in the US refuse to wear masks. This is where I feel that even though we are all in the same situation, we all handle it differently, depending on the culture of our country. I think this is a time for people around the world to cooperate and unite to overcome this global crisis.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
I'm Anthony Prisco, and this is my quarantine experience. As a senior in high school, I am one of the thousands of students in the class of 2020 who are feeling the sting of never getting a prom or even a graduation ceremony. As social distancing became more strict, I struggled with staying indoors because I'm just a real extrovert. Luckily, I found hobbies that turned to passions, like music, photography, and writing. During this lockdown, I've seen so many signs of humanity growing stronger. Instead of people overusing technology and becoming self-centered, I see people helping each other and reaching out more. People around the world are making a difference together. For example, celebrities doing online concerts, distilleries producing much-needed hand sanitizer, and volunteers making masks. In the last few months, the world has taken a global pandemic and fought it tooth and nail, showing us how the human race can survive anything. And I am proud to be able to say that.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Hauser and I go to Lancaster Catholic. And of course, all of us have been in quarantine for quite some time. So I just wanted to show you all some of the things I've been doing to keep myself busy in a day. So to start every morning, I wake up around 9 and the first thing I do is work out. Then after that, I make a fruit and yogurt smoothie with my sister to start off my day. Then after that is all done, I usually do the dishes for my mom and tidy up the kitchen. Then I start on some homework. LCHS has been keeping us very busy online every day with different assignments or videos to watch. Then around noon, I usually bake something. Like today, I made zucchini muffins. Other days, I take a walk with my dog or play old games on the Wii. However, at the end of the day, I always finish it by eating dinner with my family and then we play a card or a board game.
Hey, my name's Seth Hackman, and quarantine has changed my life in so many ways. Most days, I start out with my online classes. This takes a few hours, but I'm usually done around lunch. From there, I usually spend the rest of my day doing yard work, practicing my guitar, listening to music, or working out. Although this is very different from normal life, it's become routine. Believe it or not, I've actually learned a few things during this time. One of the biggest things I discovered about myself is I'm pretty good at looking at the bright side of negative situations, like this past month or so. I still miss my friends a lot. However, quarantine has taught me to cherish the time I spend with them even more.
Hi, my name is Natalie Knox, and this is the story of the time I learned how to survive in quarantine. It was my junior year of high school at Lancaster Catholic. I had lead roles in my school's performances, supportive friends and family, and my grades were superb. The coronavirus hit hard, and my school was shut down. Then online classes started, which was really hard for me to adjust to. But seeing my dad work as hard as possible made it all worth it. He's a healthcare worker. He inspires me every single day. In my free time, I go on walks, help cook and bake, and FaceTime my friends. And I know that one day, this will all be just a distant memory.
Hi everyone, I hope everyone is staying safe and staying healthy. We miss you in trying to move forward with things for next year. We are going to hold elections for student council officers. So in a moment, you're going to hear speeches that our candidates have prepared. If you could take a moment to listen, learn a little bit about them, what they have to say about next year, and then at the end, I will give you some instructions for voting. So that you do know the order of things here. First, you're going to hear from candidates for president, and those are Gabby Camborgulos and Brendan McNamara. For vice president, we have Lizzie Winters and Robert Anneter. For secretary, you'll hear from Miles Durrett and Patrick Herb. And for treasurer, you're going to hear from Taylor Kamoff and Joe Stengel. So please stay tuned and watch, and then we'll give you some instructions at the end. Thank you.
Hi, LCHS student body. My name is Gabrielle Camborglos. I'm a rising senior, and I'm running for student council president. I'm involved in Minithon, girls soccer, jazz band, and many other clubs and activities. I've been a part of student council at St. Anne's since 4th grade, and in 8th grade I was president. I've been a part of student council at LCHS since freshman year, so I have a lot of experience leading and running school events. My favorite part of the year is Spirit Week and homecoming. I love decorating the field for field day and surprising all of you with a themed homecoming. Like last year, I plan on hiring a decorating company to make our gym come alive for the dance. I want to continue the traditions of student council with Music Wednesdays, St. Nick Day, pep rallies, Spirit Week, and of course, an amazing homecoming. One tradition I would love to add is decorating our school for more holidays, such as Halloween, Christmas, or St. Patrick's Day. It is not the title of president that I would like, but rather the task itself and to do the job to the best of my ability. Everyone here at LCHS has become my family over the last 3 years, and I want to make my last year here full of school spirit and fun memories. With your vote, I will carry out the wishes of the student body to the best of my ability. By incorporating more of the student body's input and feedback, we can make this year the best one yet. I hope you'll vote for me for next year's student council president. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brendan McNamara, and I hope to be your next student council president. To me, a good leader is someone who displays strong communication skills, a positive attitude, accountability, and a promising vision. I have experience speaking in front of crowds, for example at the Minithon Kickoff Assembly, and co-delivering a keynote speech at the Crusaders Alive open house, which has taught me best how to convey my thoughts and ideas to others. Just as important, I am a good listener. If you ever have any suggestions on how to improve our school's environment, I will listen to them with an open mind and try my best to implement them. I try to always look at the bright side of any situation and see the benefits. As a captain of the varsity tennis team, I always encourage my teammates to perform at their highest level, which has enabled us to go undefeated this year with a record season of 1-0. I am very accountable and always take responsibility for my actions. I hold myself to a high standard academically and always try to do my best in anything that I do. I always try to be there to support other people and am a man of my word, all of which are important attributes for a student council president. I have a hopeful vision for the future of Lancaster Catholic, with many ideas to improve the overall well-being of the student body and faculty. For example, I seek to increase student participation in all extracurricular activities, including athletics, fine and performing arts, and other school-organized events by using social media platforms. With a more involved community, our school environment will feel even more close and more family-like than it already does. Because I possess these qualities, and because I have experience with leadership positions in other clubs like Varsity Club and Minithon, I believe that I am well suited to be the next student leader of our school. Please vote for Brendan McNamara for Student Council President. Stay safe, Crusaders.
Hey Crusaders! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lizzie Winters, and I'm a rising senior running for Vice President. Ever since freshman year, I've grown to love it here. It has become a second home to me, and has shown me what I love about myself and what I'm passionate about. That's serving and being a leader. I decided to come here because when I was in public school, I felt like I was missing something. My brother was a senior here then, and he loved it. I knew coming here would be something special. In his time here, he made lifelong friends, amazing connections with teachers, and loved playing soccer. I knew I wanted something like that. After a bit of reflection and isolation, it has become clear to me how glad I am to be a Crusader. I've met some of the most incredible people while going here. Student Council has been a huge part of my life since 7th grade. These past 3 years, I've worked very hard to become your next VP, and that hard work won't stop next year, especially in my favorite times when we get to plan events like Homecoming, Spirit Week, and Field Day, which I plan to make the best. A few things I'm on the hockey team, Student Ambassadors, Link Crew, Avidum, and I'm very passionate about Minithon. I was co-chair last year and chair this year. Although I'm in a lot of other clubs, I can tell you that this will be my top priority. I love everything that Catholic High has to offer because there's something for everyone. Up until now, I've had a pretty fulfilling high school experience, and I'm so glad I didn't hesitate on getting involved. If you're someone who doesn't know what to get involved in, I'd be happy to help and find what you're passionate about. I would love to be the next VP because I have the leadership skills, I'm passionate, and I would have so much fun doing it. I strongly believe that everyone's voice matters. I would like to keep on improving how great Catholic High is. I'm running for this position not only for myself, but for all of you, and I would love your suggestions. Please realize that this isn't a popularity contest. It is great to have friends, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you have to think about what's best for everyone, and who's best suited for the role. This position requires a lot of hard work and heart, and I hope I get to show that to you all. You have to think about the future of our school and how you want to see it run next year. Being away from all of you has definitely been a difficult and interesting time, and I think it goes without saying we miss our friends. This is why next year I plan to make it the best year I can, to remind you guys that we are blessed to go here, where teachers want nothing but the best for us, where there's something for everyone, and why we should make every second count. Catholic High has become my second home, and if it's not already yours, I hope we can change that. And with that, thank you for taking the time to listen to our speeches. I hope this finds you and your families very happy and healthy. We can get through anything we put our minds to, Crusaders, and I hope I can count on your vote for Vice President.
What's up, Lancaster Catholic? I hope you're all doing very well and staying healthy during this quarantine. Just to let you know that I'm missing you all and missing going to school every day. It's kind of strange. You don't really think you'll miss it until you're not doing it every day, and then you're like, that's really awkward. I really wish I was there right now. It's one of those things you don't realize you had until it's gone. But I'm really looking forward to next year and being back at school. So here, I'm just going to jump right into this. You already know me. I'm Robert. I'm a junior here at Lancaster Catholic. I'll be a senior next year because that's actually how school calendars work. You jump ahead. I've been on student council since sophomore year, and now I'm campaigning for your vote as the vice president for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm here to tell you that I will be a great candidate on the council. I will work with the other members to achieve the goals that we have set before us and the goals that you, the student body, want us to achieve. I'm not really here to promise you anything crazy or out of bounds like extra dress down days or, days off. I don't have the power to do that. But I will tell you that I'll try my hardest to bring all school spirit and pep into every activity that we do here at Catholic. I personally am very excited for the 2020-21 school year, and I hope to make every moment of the next year very, very special. Next year, as you all know, I said it earlier, is my senior year, my last dance, if you will. And I'm excited and ready to make it the best year for all of us. Thank you, and vote for me for your vice president.
Hello, Lancaster Catholic. I hope you and your families are healthy and doing well. My name is Miles Durrett, and I'm running for Secretary of Student Council. As your secretary, I promise to listen to any concerns you bring to me and work diligently to make our school a better place. You may recognize me from the morning show. I've been at LCHS since freshman year, but freshman year was my first year of going to a Catholic school. I needed and loved the change from a public school to the much more friendly and family-like atmosphere of Lancaster Catholic. Through my time at Lancaster Catholic, I've worked to involve myself as much as possible. I'm an avid tennis player, play varsity tennis, and I'm a captain on the team. I'm also a runner and have spent a lot of time over this quarantine running. At school, I run varsity cross country and am a captain on the team. In addition, I'm a part of NHS and the National Spanish Honor Society. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time at Catholic, and I'd like to give back as your secretary. Thanks for your consideration.
My name is Patrick Herb, and I am running for Secretary of Student Council. My corona test results were negative, but my aspirations for the 2021 school year are positive. I'm not here to talk about flattening the curve, though, and I can't promise school will reopen before September, but I will try harder to make sure that all your suggestions will be heard by Student Council. I've been a part of Student Council since freshman year and am active in several clubs such as Minithon, FBLA, Link Crew, and I participate in tennis and cross country. I can work towards improving Student Council run events such as Field Day, pep rallies, homecoming, and other events. I'm a proud Crusader crazy, and I want all of you to enjoy your high school experience at Catholic High as much as I have. Please vote Patrick Herb for Secretary.
Hi Catholic! My name is Taylor Kamoff. I'm a rising senior and I am running for the position of Student Council Treasurer. For those who don't know me, I am the type of person to do everything needed to help others, which is why I want to run for treasurer. Being treasurer definitely isn't the most known officer position, and I'm sure that most of you don't even know what a treasurer does. But to me, being treasurer means to work hard for others and doing everything I can to help our Catholic community. I would do this by budgeting and managing money so that events could actually happen, resources can be bought, and things could be planned. I believe I should be treasurer because I qualify for the position, I will take it seriously, and I will be endlessly devoted to doing the best job I can. Along with being a member of Student Council, I am involved in clubs such as Garden Club, Environmental Club, Prom Committee, Student Ambassadors, Minithon, and Yearbook. Most importantly, I am the editor-in-chief of the yearbook for this year and for next year. If elected, I would be able to take my leadership skills that I learned from my leadership roles in my other clubs to Student Council. Before I wrap up this speech, I would just like to make a few things clear. Whether you are a freshman, sophomore, or junior, your opinions and voices always matter to me. I'm not running for this position for myself. I'm running because I care about everyone in our Catholic community, and I want to make a difference. I also want to make clear that these things should not be turned into a popularity contest, and that you shouldn't just vote for someone because they're the coolest, most popular person. You should vote for the person who is truly qualified. So please, keep that in mind while casting your votes. Treasurer is an important job who must go to the right person who will do everything they can for the better of the school. I am 100% dedicated to making this school a better place, which if elected will show in all of my hard work. So please, Catholic, vote for me for Student Council Treasurer. I guarantee you won't regret it. Thank you all for listening to my speech, and I hope you all make the right choice and vote Taylor for Treasurer.
Good morning, Lancaster Catholic. My name is Joe Stengel, and I'll be running for Student Council Treasurer in the upcoming election. After such an abrupt ending to this school year, leaving everyone wanting more, I think it's safe to say we all deserve a little fun. And if there's one thing I love, besides my 2012 Urban Titanium Honda CR-V, and my XLT2 Hurricane Teva sandals, so cold, so clean, it's to have fun. That will be my goal for this year if elected to the position, to ensure a fun year for everyone. As a member of the soccer and lacrosse teams, FBLA and Minithon, I'm used to working in a team environment. So I will apply these skills I've developed to work as a team with my fellow officers to ensure that the needs and wants of all students are heard. In a time like today, it's easy to see that we can take so much for granted. But as student council officer, there will not be a moment working for you that I don't cherish. And I will be working my hardest to make this school year an unforgettable one. Joe Stengel for Student Council Treasurer. Let's make this happen.
I hope you enjoyed everyone's speeches. Here are some instructions and some info that you need to know. So, voting is going to take place on Friday, May 1st from 1 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. Shortly before that, you will receive a link to vote in your school email. So in order to vote, you must be logged into your school email account. You will have those 15 minutes to vote. If you can please vote one time, once for each candidate. And when the results are in, we will be sharing those shortly with you as soon as we can. Good luck to all those running, and thank you so much. Please stay safe, everyone, and take care of yourselves.